Hi guys, so I've started this intro like 7 times already, but you know what, this is gonna be the one. My name is Hildris. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A basically so you guys could get to know me. For those who don't know me, this is my first YouTube video, actually my first like video whatsoever, so it's kind of scary, it's kind of weird, but you know, I think it's something I could get used to. I put up a story on my Instagram telling you guys to ask me some questions. First question was, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? What inspired me to start a YouTube channel honestly is everything I've done, everything every job I've had. Like, I jumped from job to job. Longest I've lasted in a job has been almost 2 years. It's mostly because I don't like working for somebody else. I get bored. I don't see like what I'm getting out of it. I don't see any, like, I'm not taking anything from these jobs, and which I'm learning to do now, because you should take something from everything you do. But I want to do something at my own time. I want to be my own boss, and I just want to be an entrepreneur, you know. And I have a lot of like talent here and there, little skills that I can actually make into something, but I just have to let go of a lot of fear. My sister-in-law, she inspires me. Before she started, like, you know, really taking her career seriously on Instagram, when they started like, oh, let's, you know, I wanted to make a blog, she had her thing going on, she was already like getting into it, and we sat down and I bought a domain and made a website for cooking, because I like cooking, I like baking. And I made the domain, I paid money for it, I never ever like did anything with it. And 2 years later, you know, here switching jobs, and she's successful in what she's doing through Instagram. And that kind of like hits me, and it's like, damn, if you would have just kept on going, if you would have just done what you wanted to do 2 years ago, you would have been where you wanted to now. So that inspires me. She inspires me in my Lily's life. Go follow her. Or my 5 viewers, go follow her. Okay, so my second question is, what do you dedicate your free time to? I honestly don't have a hobby, I would say. I switch from doing things. Like, I've picked up sewing, I've baked, I've wanted to like do recipe videos and stuff like that, and I switch a lot. I have like a lot of interests here and there. Right now, I'm into decorating, I'm into projects, just any kind of projects, and I feel like everything combines. Like, when I picked up sewing, I was mostly doing clothing. Like, I loved thrifting since forever. Since I was in middle school, I would go thrifting. I started picking that up recently, started learning how to sew, and I feel like that ties into what I'm doing now. I feel like all the hobbies I've had just ties in together. Like, I'm gonna give it use at the end of the day. If I'm doing any kind of decor around my house and I want to sew a new pillowcase, I can do that because I learned how to sew. So I'm like kind of going towards what I want to do. I'm learning as I go. But right now my interest is kind of like bringing out my craftiness, like actually exercising my talent or what I can do and showing it to others, because I think that a lot of things I do is not really obvious but easy, and not everyone thinks that, you know. I tell my coworkers, I tell my boyfriend, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna make my own this, and I'm gonna make my own that. And most people just look at me like, you're gonna make that? And I'm like, yeah, it's so easy. And they're like, really, you'll make that? And I'm like, yeah, I can make that, it's easy. But you know, not everyone thinks that way. So I guess me sharing the things that I think are easy or interesting, people can learn from. And yeah, so my third question is, how old are you and where are you from? I'm 23, I'm a Virgo, and I am Dominican. I was born here in the United States, in New York, but my parents are Dominican, so I'm Dominican. What made you cut your hair? That's another long one. What made me cut my hair? So nothing really made me cut my hair. Like, it wasn't like something that, you know, made me cut my hair. If you just are seeing me for the first time, I am going to insert a picture when I had longer hair and how low I cut my hair. I legit just Britney Spears right off. But honestly, when I had I've always had long hair. Always had long hair my whole entire life. My hair has been down to my waist. But my hair started kind of like falling, not really falling off, but like I was seeing my hair like really falling off. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta cut my hair, I gotta cut my hair. But I never thought of cutting my hair, you know, super short as I did, like a buzz cut. But I did do a big cut from my waist down to my shoulders. And after that, I was like, okay, my hair's so short. I've never had my hair this short. I can go blonde. I'm gonna just, you know, I'm just gonna dye my hair blonde. And since I used to dye my hair red for years, and I would use 2 boxes of hair dye or something like that, sometimes 3, but I had a lot of hair and it was very long. I was like, my hair is this short, I can use 1 box. In the middle of me dyeing my hair, 1 box got me up to like here. Like legit, I was halfway, and I tried to make it work, and me making it work just made it worse. So I had patches because I didn't have enough hair dye, and it was late at night. There was like no beauty supplies open. I sent my boyfriend to buy me another box of hair dye. He brought me back a completely different hair dye. It was a pharmacy. So it was a mess. If I even find the picture, I might put it in. It was a mess. My hair looked like it was just so bad. And I know how to dye my hair. I've done it for years. Once I was ready to rinse it off, I told my boyfriend as a joke, I was like, if this doesn't turn out right, we're shaving my head today, right now. We're shaving my head. And he's just like, he's not taking me seriously. He's like, yeah, okay. He's like, are you for real? And I'm like, yes. So in my head, I'm like, I'm not really for real, but I'm hoping that my hair doesn't look that bad when I get out the shower, when I rinse. And it did. It looked really bad. So I was like, oh my God, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And it was like a heat of the moment. It was just like an impulsive thing. I just like said I was gonna do it, and I did it. And it's something that I wanted to do for years. I've always admired girls who just, you know, can rock a baldy, and I'm just like, damn, you know. But I never did it because I'm like, oh well, no, that wouldn't look right on me. You know, maybe if I lost some weight, or maybe if my jawline was popping, you know, like stuff like that. I always found an excuse. So like that happened in that day. I just kind of grabbed onto it and was like, you know what? If it looks really bad, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna shave my head off. And I went with that and legit shaved my head off. And the next day I was just like, I can't believe I did it. Like I instantly regretted it. After like 2 days, I was getting so many compliments, and it was like insane. And then like I started doing things that I didn't do. Like I started putting on makeup, which I had drawers full of makeup which I never wore. And I started doing that because I'm like, I feel good. You know, I started wearing big earrings. It was just like, it was a look. And now I'm growing it back, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to like, you know, let go. So I'm actually really happy I cut my hair. What do you do for a living? I am a barista. That's what I'm doing right now. And my other question was, what will you be doing 5 years from now? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing 5 years from now. I could be doing anything. Like last year, my plans for this year were completely different. And the year before that, my plans for, you know, 2 years, 5 years were completely different. And I just want to be in a good place 5 years from now. I want to have a good mindset 5 years from now. Better than I have now. Yeah, we do have a goal, my boyfriend and I, to buy a house soon. And we are giving ourselves a time frame, but we're not limited anything, you know? So 5 years from now, I can actually be successful within my own business. Like a lot can happen within 5 years. So I'm kind of just like doing my part now and preparing myself mentally now for accepting whatever comes and then making the best out of it. Yeah, so I will be posting more videos. I will be kind of doing like an episode sort of thing. I'm renovating my apartment that I'm living in now, and it was really outdated. So I've been taking this as a big project to like kind of do one room at a time. And I've been posting on my Instagram, WithHildris. I've been just posting like little pictures here and there before and after, like little stuff, but I'm gonna be doing an in-depth video of every room in the house, and I'm just gonna make them into episodes. Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye. So my mind just went blank. I'm gonna edit that out. I'm editing this whole part of the video out.